You've probably watched this happen to someone. Someone you know, maybe someone who started out right where you did, slowly pulls ahead. Their work gets sharper, their life gets steadier, and yours stays about the same. And here's the strange part. You can't point to the moment it happened. There was no lucky break, no single big day. Nothing you could really put your finger on. That's not an accident. The thing that actually pulled them ahead was never going to show up in a single moment. It's quieter than that. And once you can see it, you can use it too. So let me show you what it is. Back in 2005, a businessman named Jeff Olson wrote a short book about exactly this, and he gave it a name that stuck: The Slight Edge. Here's what he meant. A slight edge decision is something that's easy to do and just as easy not to do. The walk you took, the walk you skipped, the chapter you read, the chapter you didn't. On any single day, each one feels too small to matter. But they're not small. They're the whole game. Because here's the truth underneath all of it. And this is the one line I want you to carry out of this video. Small, repeated actions quietly shape identity. Say that back to yourself. Small, repeated actions quietly shape identity. Not big, dramatic actions. Small ones. Repeated. That's not a motivational slogan. It's just how people work. And it means something hopeful. The kind of person you want to become is being built right now by what you repeat. Stay with me, because next I want to show you how much of your life this is already running. When I first saw the number, it stopped me. A researcher at the University of Southern California named Wendy Wood spent more than 30 years on one question. How much of what we do is a real decision, and how much is just habit? Here's her answer. About 43% of what you do on a normal day isn't decided at all. You just do it, automatically. It runs on patterns you built a long time ago, with choices small enough that you never noticed you were building them. Sit with that for a second. Almost half of your day isn't really chosen. It's played back. And that automatic version of you was shaped by an earlier you, one small choice at a time. Now here's the part I find remarkable. 2,000 years before anyone could measure any of this, Aristotle had already worked it out, just by watching people closely. The historian Will Durant later put it into a single sentence. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. The old wisdom and the new science are saying the same thing. Character isn't something that shows up in one big moment. It's built quietly by ordinary things, done over and over, until they become who you are. And that should take some weight off your shoulders. The question was never, am I the kind of person who can succeed? The real question is smaller and a lot more useful. What one thing done every day would turn me into that person? So if half of who you're becoming is built by small, private choices, the obvious question is, which ones? Here are the three I'd put at the top of the list. The first one is the hour before the world wakes up. And not for the reason you'd expect, not to get more done. It's 1 hour before the inbox opens, before the feed starts moving, before the day belongs to everyone else. You read, you write, you think. This isn't a productivity routine, it's a recovery. Every day, other people's demands chip away at your attention, and this is the hour you get it back. The hour you decide what you think before the world tells you what to think. The second one is the choice you don't announce. The workout you didn't post. The book you didn't mention. The promise you kept that nobody even knew you made. There's a principle here worth memorizing because it tells you where real confidence actually comes from. Confidence grows through kept promises to yourself. Think about how that works. Every time you tell yourself you'll do something and then you do it, nobody watching, nobody clapping, you prove something to yourself. You're becoming a person you can count on, and that's the only thing confidence has ever really been built on. The third one is the boredom you don't escape. The 2 minutes waiting for the elevator, the 10 minutes after dinner, the quiet stretch in the car with nothing playing. Most of us reach straight for the phone. I do it too. But look at what's actually happening in that moment. Your mind was about to wander, connect something, work something out, and you just handed that job to a screen instead. Boredom isn't the enemy. It's the doorway. On the other side of it is your own thinking, the ideas, the plans, the honest feelings that only show up when you give them room. You weren't built for this much noise. You were built to spend a few quiet minutes with your own mind. 3 disciplines, all done in private. And here's the part nobody warns you about. For a while, it won't feel like anything is working at all. So let me tell you exactly what's happening while you wait. While you wait, you're building someone. Quietly. With no applause. You won't feel it the first week. You won't feel it the first month. And then, one day, something happens. A hard conversation, a setback, a moment that would have knocked you sideways a year ago. And you handle it well. Calmly. Almost without thinking about it. And it hits you. You've been turning into a steadier person this whole time, and you almost missed it. That's how the slight edge works. It's invisible for a long time, and then it's undeniable. So here's what I want you to actually do. Don't overhaul your life. That never lasts anyway. Just pick one slight edge decision, and start tomorrow morning. Tell nobody. Do it for 30 days. Keep that one small promise every single day until keeping it stops feeling like a decision and starts feeling like just who you are. Once that happens, the next promise is easier, and the one after that. That's the whole method. That's how people actually change. Small repeated actions quietly shape identity. What you build in private, nobody can take from you. And a life built out of small, steady disciplines, that's a life that holds up. So pick one. Start tomorrow morning. Keep it